Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of KitMaker Network and Armorama.com, and welcome to another episode of Cracking the Box. Today we've got from Tamiya, USA, the World War I British Tank Mark IV Male. This is a 1/35th scale kit. It is a new kit from Tamiya, brand new. Not very many plastic scale models have actually released of World War I tanks, which is kind of surprising, but with the 100th anniversary of World War I upon us, we're seeing quite a few new tanks coming out. This one is additionally has the added feature of being a motorized kit. It actually runs. This is something Tamiya has done a lot with kits over the years. It's nothing new, although they usually release the kit in either a motorized or non-motorized form. So this kit has only been released in the motorized. There's also an additional item in this one, in the export version exclusive, which is World War I British infantry set of 5 figures included. So let's go ahead and just take a look quick at the box. They've got some exterior detail, like some of the side views here, showing different types of paints that they're using, deck tan and flat earth. Those are both Tamiya coated paints. And then here's the box if you're familiar with the, let me see if I can get up closer there. Familiar with that infantry set, that's the one that's included basically with this kit, which is set 35339. Here they're showing a bit of a kind of a cutaway effect, and you see how the gearing and the motor is gonna fit in. But let's go ahead and crack it open and see what we've got. All right, so right off the bat, I've actually opened these prior because I've taken some photos, so it'll be quick to pull out most of this stuff. But right off the bat, we see we've got a sprue here, two of them. I'm gonna pull these both out and set one aside. So in this one, you can see we've got quite a bit of the running gear, the various track wheels with some engine parts and so forth. Good, solid Tamiya quality here. These are all new molds and new kit parts, except for the figures, obviously. This is a little notice talking about, I guess, the correct way to do the gearing. And here's the figure set. This one I have not actually opened, but let's take a look at it. The figures look good. I mean, I'm not familiar with this particular set, but you're definitely seeing some very small parts on the hands and some good detail here. So I'm sure for the most part these figures probably are a bit more modern and a bit more better production than some of the older kits. Let me see if I can find a date on this. The figures are dated, I think it's there somewhere. Oh yeah, I have my thumb on it. The figures are dated 2014, actually. Okay, so maybe this is a new figure set. To go, again, coincide with the World War I anniversary. Here's some additional parts, and they're basically some additional guns, helmets, and so forth. Weapons, and some stands. And those go with the figures, I'm sure. Let me just check the date on those as well. And again, 2014 stamped on there. All right, so then you can see some of the motorized parts. Here's the bag with the motor engine in it, some Tamiya grease and various components, a little screwdriver. These are the individual track links. They're going to be photos at the end of this unboxing, so if you want to take a look to see what those are like. They look like they're a simple one into the other type of snap system. And then here's some of the actual plastic gears in the gray styrene plastic. And then we go to some of these other parts, like this one. This is got some of the side armor where the cannons on the sides will protrude out of. Very, very nice. Very thick, actually. Very high quality, typical Tamiya plastic. And again, these are all new mold parts. And then we have the actual underside of the tank with the top of the tank as well, the Mark IV. Now this is a tank that came in both male and female versions, and this is the male version. So I know I should know what that means. I did look it up a long time ago, and I'm trying to remember what the heck the difference is. It's some minor componentry thing, but I'm sure someone in the comments section will definitely point it out for me. Or maybe I'll put up a little note right here magically to explain to everyone who doesn't know, like me, or doesn't remember what that's like. All right, so here's the sides, the side armor pieces. And the rivet detail looks pretty thick in terms of size. Hopefully that's accurate. And I'm sure people will know there are a few examples of these around, I believe. The real things that are left. And here, I believe, is one of the, this is another side piece. Yeah, okay, those pieces that I just had are the ones that kind of fit over some of these other parts or behind them. And you can see the little spindles here where the road wheels are going to go on. There is a decal sheet included, and they look to include some different. Hyacinth is one of the, I guess, the tanks that's marked. I'm going to go ahead and open this carefully. And take a look in here, and it looks like we have some attention decals for the inside of the motorized portion. And then here's the decal sheet, as you can see. Again, there'll be a nicer photo of that at the end, so if you want to get better detail, definitely check out the photos. In terms of the instruction manuals, we've got a British mail reference manual in here. It's got some, you can see it's got some interior color photos, some paint and marking guides, some additional detail about the background information in different languages here. I actually folds out like that. Never going to do it the other way. So you can see quite a few marking guides. One is the Glamorgan, the G Battalion Unknown Location 1918. One is the H-45 Hyacinth H Battalion near Ribecourt, France, November 1917. And the other one is the B-28 Black Arrow 2 B Battalion, Fontaine, Notre Dame, France, November 1917. And I said France, that's right. Okay, here's the sheet for the figures, showing them in full color. So I'm guessing this is a new set. Looking at copyright, yeah, all copyright 2014. Okay, so World War I British tank Mark IV male with single motor. In case you didn't know, that's what we were looking at. You like zoomed into the video and completely forgotten. You can see that the instructions get quite detailed in terms of a lot of the gear workings and so forth. It's no surprise, by the way, this is motorized. They had this at various hobby shows and actually had a motorized version running around. All right, well, I'll take some photos of all this and some close-ups and such, and then I'll come back and conclude. Well, I hope you enjoyed the photos of the World War I British Tank Mark IV male. We'll, of course, be getting this onto one of our more in-depth reviewers, and you'll be able to read a in-depth review, either a built review or inbox. I'm not sure which we're doing yet first. That kit will be up, or that review will be up hopefully soon. This kit's going to England, so it will take a little while to get over there and get processed. But look for that one soon. And we also have some upcoming reviews on some other Mark IV male and potentially female tanks as well. So keep an eye out for those.